Welcome, one and all. We are sleepy.
We are sleepy. Welcome to Relatably Random.
Yes, I'm Allison.
Welcome. And I'm Katie. Um, just another day here. Just another day.
Just
We were
another
just
manic
talking.
Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday.
It is.
The cat is here, and he's waiting to just get on screen. But
Yeah,
he's a
if the screen
star.
were
He's a
any lower,
star.
you would have seen his butthole,
Yes. Um,
which I'm sure is the aim,
he makes sure I see his butthole a lot. He
as do most
goes to
cats.
great lengths
Yeah.
making sure his butthole is very close to me. And especially in times when I can't leave the situation.
Cat things.
Yeah, cat things. Anyway, we were just talking before this and
Yes,
before
before
all
we
this.
were on air.
Yes. How um whenever we text each other recently, it's we just say how sleepy we are.
Yeah.
Just I'm tired is one of the things. How are you today? Oh, I'm tired. I'm
Yeah, I'm
sleepy.
tired too.
I'm working. I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
She's like, it's
I'm
it's a
tired right now too.
problem. Like we're just sleepy all the time.
All the
And
time.
we don't know how to fix it. You're off coffee.
Yes, I have learned recently that I have a pretty bad case of acid reflux. So much so that I was finding it hard to breathe at times.
Wow.
So I figured I had to get off the job, as the Lonely Island boys call it.
Off the job.
And
Okay,
and
dude.
I love the job. Uh, he is looking for a home.
Yeah.
Hello.
Well, I'm
Hello.
still on the job. I've had
Yeah.
acid reflux or whatever they call it before, but I've had it really bad. I reduced the amount of coffee I drank, but I'm not going to stop. I can't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop.
Well, the
So
problem is that I was telling my husband, "Oh, just have it on days that I have to go inside the office, because
yeah.
we work from home 3 days a week and 2 days we go into the office." But um I was having such bad withdrawal symptoms. And this is coming from a person who drinks 1 cup of coffee a day. Um I mean,
It'll get you.
I
Yeah.
have a shooting pain from the back of my head into my eyeball
Currently.
currently. Um,
Wow.
and
And she's still here, ladies and gentlemen. She's still here.
I'm
You made it.
I made it. But yeah, I have that shooting pain, and like I said, I've just been really tired, and I honestly, I was telling Katie that I fell asleep during my lunch break, and I now have pulled muscles on both sides of my neck because of that.
Hmm.
So I'm feeling like I'm kind of falling apart. And then I read today that um, caffeine withdrawal can take anywhere from 2 to 9 days.
Wow.
And so I was like, do I really want to go to work on Wednesday, go into the office and start that process all over again? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
It doesn't sound,
know.
the future sounds pretty bleak with that.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I'm
Yeah.
sorry you're dealing with that.
Oh, it's all right.
Oh my
Anyway,
gosh. We're just
yes,
always
we're
sleepy.
always
Well,
sleepy.
especially you nowadays.
Yeah. Well, I've got a little girl that's gonna
And you
turn
got a little
2,
girl.
so of course I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
You
Yeah. And we
know.
just watched her. That made me sleepy. It makes me sleepy just thinking about it.
Oh yeah.
My daughter wants her to come back. She just mentioned tonight. We have an 8 ball.
Oh.
Alex brought an 8 ball from his work, and we were asking it questions, and she's like, "Will Zoe be here tomorrow?" And it said chances aren't good. So,
Yeah, that 8 ball was pretty on the
yeah,
nose.
but
That's really sweet though. And
yeah,
as you recall, Zoe did not want to leave.
she did not.
Me and my husband came to pick her up from you guys, and we thought she'd be happy to see us, and she literally just looked up at us and said, "No."
Yeah,
So
and we were like, "Yes,
yeah,
yes, remember? Yes, these are our
yeah.
parents."
Remember, you do not live here.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, kids make you tired too,
Yeah.
and they make you. Well, they don't make you, but I find them spending money I was thinking this today on stuff that that's just I don't want to spend money on. Like my daughter asked me to pay for her oil change the other day, and
Oh.
I'm like, I don't even want to pay for my oil change,
Yeah,
let alone
same.
her oil change.
And
Like
I know
I
I gotta do it,
don't.
but I don't wanna do it.
You don't think about all this stuff like when you're having like I love my kids, but it's like at the beginning, you're like, oh, kids, they're so cute and everything, and they'll love you forever, maybe, and
Maybe.
that, but then you don't think about paying for oil changes and that kind of thing.
I know for a while you were just like, "But look at the baby."
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still like that.
No, and actually, I was never like that before, and now that I have a kid. Like,
Yeah,
I was telling mom the other day, I used to hear a baby cry in a store or anywhere, and I was just like,
and you
"Oh,
just like
God."
cringe.
And then now that I have a
Yeah,
baby of myself, like, every time I hear a baby cry, I'm just like, "Oh, there's a little
what's
child
wrong?
in
What's
here.
wrong? Can somebody get
Yes.
her? Oh,
Oh, I
pick her
hope they're
up. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
okay."
yeah.
Yeah.
Same, but yeah,
Oh, I
but
cannot stop yawning. I am sorry. I'm
oh,
surprised you haven't caught
if you
that.
wanna if you wanna go to sleep, you can,
Okay.
and I'll just narrate your sleep.
I
Um, but yeah, I hear that all the time, like on social media, like just to expand on our whole tired thing. Like people are like, "Oh, I'm so tired. I'd rather stay in." Like I was invited to this party and I'm like making every excuse not to go. It's like
It's a sleepy
but
time
then like
epidemic.
then the next like you'll see that on like one slide of their like stories and then on the next one it's them partying at 12 a.m. and it's like,
Yeah.
"No, dude, you don't get it." Like that's not sleepy.
No.
I'll show you
We're
sleepy.
the OG sleepy gals.
I will show you
We
sleepy.
were we were the
Oh,
old
geez, sleepy
old
girls.
we were the old ladies when we were in our 20s.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
even when I had my party days and you had your kids, when you
Mhm.
first had your kids, I would I would party hard too, but I was still the first person to fall asleep in my group, always.
Yeah,
They had to
I
carry me to
know.
bed. I remember one of in my past relationships when I was in my 20s, I, he had his friends come into town from uh gosh, I don't know where. Maybe it might have been Southern Illinois at the time, or they also lived in California at one point, but they came into town,
Mm.
and it was my first time meeting all of them, and we were watching a movie, and I fell asleep, and like four of them took one limb each to like bring me to
Bring you to
bed.
bed. You didn't
Yeah.
wake up
Nope.
during that? Wow.
Nope. I was tired.
You were down. Dang. Um, yeah, I know. I wanna stop being sleepy. I don't know how to
I was
stop.
telling Adam that too. I was just like, it really sucks
Like, I
because
don't wanna be like this, you
coffee
know?
is what gives me the
Yeah,
pep in my step,
right.
and I'm like, what am I going to be like
Yeah,
without coffee? I don't I don't even know, and I'm usually sleepy when the coffee wears off, but
yeah,
I can't drink coffee past 2 because then I can't sleep,
yeah.
you know? I
It's crazy you
I
gotta
just
time everything right.
oh man. But sometimes when you're well and you get a good coffee buzz going, I mean, I could just bounce off the walls. It
Yeah,
it
you feel
brings me to
fun. You
life.
feel
Yeah.
yeah. Feel like you could do anything,
Yeah.
you know?
Powerful even
But then your
sometimes.
body rejects it, the rest of your body.
Yeah.
Your stomach and your gastrointestinal area
Yeah.
just rejects the whole thing. You wanna be you wanna be have fun, you wanna have energy,
Yeah.
but your body rejects that.
Well, and I think
It's
part of the
it's really
problem
sad.
that we are sleepy is that we've always had adult schedules since high school. You've had
Mm,
an adult schedule since high school because you had kids early, so you had to wake up early then.
yeah, pretty much.
I had an adult schedule since high school because I had the types of jobs where you had to get up early to go to your
I remember
shift.
you opening Whole Foods
Whole
and yeah.
Foods, I opened there. I did Caribou Coffee. The only night shifts that I ever did was when I worked at Urban Outfitters, and I worked there for like a summer,
Could
you
not do a
know?
night shift.
And then when
Could
you
not.
do all those years where you're constantly getting up early,
Yeah.
you're not a night person. Like I used
No.
to be a night owl in high school, and as soon as I had to work, that flipped. I was no
Yeah.
longer a night person.
Yeah.
And that's a
It's
very
weird.
short time to be a night person. You know? It's
It didn't take.
no.
It was too short. But yeah. Just I wish there was like some besides sleep, because sleep doesn't seem to do it. Like getting a solid night's sleep doesn't seem to give me energy for the whole day.
But is that because we're drinking coffee? I wonder
Possibly.
sometimes. Because
Possibly.
coffee has always upset my sleep whenever I've drank it.
Sometimes it's weird. Like sometimes I notice like I'll like sleep through the night. Like I know I slept through the night. And maybe it wasn't restful, maybe I didn't know, but it's like it seemed like the night went like by like
You
that.
just blacked out.
And then I'll be really low energy. But then sometimes I'll be like, I only got like 4 hours of sleep, like I was tossing and turning. Then I'll have a lot of energy during the day. It's crazy. It's like the less sleep I get, or
They say that different people run more
yeah,
efficiently on different amounts of sleep.
amounts of sleep. Yeah, I
I don't
forgot
know.
how.
But,
It's crazy.
how is anybody supposed to know what their perfect amount of sleep is?
Yeah,
You know?
truth.
Yeah.
Um, in other news, Malcolm Jamal Warner has passed.
Yeah.
That was so
Theo
sad. Theo
Huxtable.
Huxtable.
Gosh,
Yeah,
I remember. Do you remember the episode where uh Denise said that she could sew him this yellow and black shirt
I
just as
just saw a clip
well?
of that on Instagram, and he's freaking out because he tries it on.
And yeah, and it's for something that he wanted to go to.
Yeah, it's like a dance or
Yeah.
something.
And
Yeah,
isn't like one of the sleeves too short?
yeah.
You know, he was
That's so
I
sad.
have very like early memories of Theo Huxtable from my formative years.
Yeah.
Like it's just
Yeah, he was always
and
kinda
he was
goofy
young.
and
He was too young to
yeah,
go.
54. Yeah. I
Gosh.
know. I know, he's in so many of my childhood,
I
not
mean,
so many of my childhood memories, but, he was the Cosby Show. The Cosby Show was on in our
well,
house all the time, and
thank you for that love, but I cannot pet you if you're on my hand.
um,
Hello.
I
Hello.
mean, and
Oh, he's
2, I was
making
thinking
biscuits.
today about the Cosby Show and, like,
Making biscuits.
even Bill Cosby, like, I'm kind of in mourning for him as well, because it's like
I'm not in mourning for Bill Cosby. I'm in mourning for what he represented in my childhood
yes,
as
that's what I
Dr.
mean.
Huxtable.
Yes. That's
Like
what I mean, like, the image he portrayed was just, like, goofball, silly dad,
wholesome dad.
wholesome dad. His comedy was a little, not dirtier, but, like, a little more real, his stand-up, but, like,
Oh,
you wanted to think, like, he's a good guy, he's Dr. Huxtable, but
yeah. This guy's
he's
really hamming it
intrusive,
up.
he is intrusive.
He's not intrusive, he's just hamming it up. He really wants all the loves. He's got the purr on. I
Wow.
know.
He's reaching poetically toward your face.
I know. He's giving me little hand kisses.
Wow.
Oh my. I know. I know you have so much love to give. But again, if you're on my hand and you're licking your hand, I cannot pet you. Do you guys see
So
this?
this is a new show we're doing called Psycho. Look at Me, Psycho.
Look at me, it's
Uh,
Psycho
yeah,
Pizza.
that's the name of this
Psycho
cat.
Pizza Man.
He crazy. Um, anyway, rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner, and our thoughts go out to his family
Yes.
right now.
Oh, you got my microphone, folks. I
Okay,
don't know what
dude.
that sounds
Okay,
like.
dude. You're not a part of this little show, dude.
He's like, but
Come
I want
on.
it. No, you can't have
Um,
this. This is not a toy. I know it looks like a cat toy. This definitely
it
looks
does,
cat toyish.
dude.
Dude.
Here, I'll get him. I'll get him. He's being crazy right now. Come here, guy.
Goodbye. You need to go
lay down and rest, okay?
Rest up, pizza man. We salute you.
We salute you. Um, anything else happening with you?
Well, I did go to that Lord Huron concert on Saturday,
Okay.
and that was really awesome.
Okay. Describe.
Probably one of my favorite bands, if not my favorite band.
They're good.
I mean, I was listening to them on the way over to your house tonight.
Oh yeah.
It's just so good, and they're a whole experience. Like sometimes, well, and I know a lot of bands put on like a show, quote unquote. And I mean, I definitely have
Yeah.
been to several concerts where they put on like something more than just singing. But I
Yeah, there's
mean,
like a little
this
show
show,
involved.
it was really cool because they had like an old-timey, it wasn't a phone booth, but it was one of those phone stands that had kind of like the hood, you know?
Okay.
Like almost like it was um like in like by a gas station in the desert, like on a stand,
Yeah,
a
okay.
payphone with like a
Mhm.
little bit of a hood,
Yeah.
you know?
I'm
And
picturing it. Yeah.
yeah, and so they actually had it rigged where the phone had a microphone in it and the phone stand had a camera in it.
Mhm.
So, and they had two screens on the side of the stage. And so he would go up to the phone and he would pick it up and he would like start like singing into it like he was talking on the phone. So you
Okay.
could see him on the screens beside the stage singing into the microphone like he's like talking into it. And
Okay.
then you could see the back of him on the stage. And they had
Okay.
like a whole like they had like a stage set that like rose in like different like layers too.
Wow,
And at the
okay.
top of the layers, it was this like massive jukebox that would like flicker at like different
Okay.
times.
So visually kind of cool.
It
They
was
put some
very
thought into
cool.
it.
And then they also had this guy who was a dancer that
Mhm.
was in like a pinstripe suit and like he had like a cowboyish hat on too.
Mhm.
And in the background there was like a big like light that looked kind of like a moon.
Okay.
And whenever he would do like sort of like artistic dance moves, like his they would project his shadow onto that like moon, and his like shadow would like flicker.
Yeah.
And then halfway through the show, like his female counterpart comes like dancing onto the stage too. And then they were showing them dancing in the crowd. Like it was just
And Lord
a
Huron is playing
yes,
their
all
music
the
during
while
this.
they're
Okay.
playing.
Okay.
It's like they're dancing to they're making like a dancing story that couples with the music.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was really
That's
cool.
very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun when
It was an
concerts are
experience.
fun just in general because
Yeah.
if it's music you like, you're singing, you're dancing along to the music, and then they've got a little show going for you, and you're like with all the people that love the music. So
Yeah.
there's high energy, and that's cool.
Although there were some stoner guys who were older than me who were
Mhm.
making fun of the dancers, which I did not support because I
Mm.
actually thought it was really cool.
Yeah,
And, I feel like if you like the band, you get that the band also has imagery to their music and it's never
yeah,
just like a musical show.
yeah,
They're a whole like their music encompasses a whole lot more,
yeah, yeah.
so
Very cool.
yeah,
I know our parents want to go see Paul McCartney.
I
We'll have
would
to
love
figure that
to.
out or
I don't
something.
think I can though.
Yeah,
I mean, you guys are literally my childcare when I go to a concert.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But Holly will be back in town. Maybe she can watch. We'll see. We'll have to figure it out. But concerts are fun, and Paul McCartney would be. I mean,
Epic.
I never seen him live.
I haven't either. And I
Um,
mean, we love the Beatles.
yeah,
I
they were
mean,
part of our
did we
child. We
talk
grew up with
about
the Beatles.
I think we talked a little bit on previous episodes where I mean, we had our own Beatles. We
We
divided them
did.
up.
We had our own
I
Beatles,
had John and George.
and I had
You
Paul
had
and
Paul and
Ringo.
Ringo. And
Yeah,
Funnily enough, you got the two
I got the two
survivors.
surviving beetles. Yeah.
So, yikes.
I just picked them because I liked them.
Well, I
Ringo,
picked them, the Beatles I had because I liked them too, but I
yeah,
liked all the Beatles.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I will say this, Ringo has grown on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. He seems like he was very, like, he was the eldest in the band, but he also seemed like he might have been the most laid back out of all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we watched that Get Back. I think did talk about this.
Yeah,
We
we
watched the
did
Get
watch Get
Back,
Back.
where he's got a scar during that, and it's from I read like that's when like John accidentally threw a
Was it
symbol. I think it
a
was
cymbal
John.
or
He threw a symbol,
tambourine?
something. He threw some band equipment. Got it cut him, and he had a scar.
Yeah.
But during the whole thing, Ringo's like laid back, and George is kind of laid back too. But John and Paul are kind of like having their
Well, in part of the documentary, George is not so laid back. He
right. He
is the one
quits.
who's like, yeah, quitting the
He's tired of
band.
hearing them argue
Yeah.
almost. But yeah. Um.
Anyway, a
And
brief synopsis of Get Back
Get
if you're
back. Yeah.
interested.
So I do want to see Paul McCartney. We don't know how much tickets are, and you might not be
That's
able to
another thing
go.
too. I might
So
not be able to go. I might not be able to afford it,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. So another thing coming up for me though that I don't want to do is have a mammogram. I had my first mammogram last year
Did you?
because I had a checkup, and she said, Katie, due to your upcoming birthday, women your age usually get mammograms. And I was like, all right. Like I didn't want to get one because from like like you've seen those little like diagrams where they're just mushing your boob down.
Yeah, they
Like I don't want
smashed
my
the crap out of
boob
it.
mushed. Like what's it gonna do? Like I thought they'd be like flat as a pancake afterwards. Um the day of it I was really nervous, and I texted mom, and she's like, I've had them, they're not that bad. And I'm like, and your boobs look the same? And she's like, yeah, yeah, they did. So I'm like, I felt a little better after that. And the
Well, I mean,
lady,
people wear push-up bras all the time, and that doesn't change the shape of their boobs.
no, it doesn't. But this, you feel like this is like stretching and mushing and all that. But anyway, and the lady was really nice. The lady that did it, she was like, are you okay? Just stand here. She was really trying to be, but
I'm sure a good bedside manner is,
but it was very uncomfortable. It
yeah.
was very uncomfortable. It was very mushy. They have to get like up to the armpit almost. And so they make like even like squeeze your flesh down. Like it's a little painful.
So it's
Like you
kind
think
of,
they just like take whatever they can, put it down, boop, and then no, they try to get like parts of your arm in
so
there
they're
just
just
to
trying to take your boob off of your
it
body.
seemed like it at one point. And they have to do it a couple times. Like we're gonna do it this way, and then we're gonna do it the other way with your arm. And it's like
Gosh, that's not
I
I know it's not anything like it, but it also sounds kind of just as intrusive as like dental x-rays because
oh
they're
I hate those
shoving that
too.
ginormous thing in your
Yeah,
mouth,
the plastic
and then
little
it's like piercing
separators. Yes.
piercing into like your
Ow.
cheekbone pretty much.
They used to
It's
do it
so
differently. It seemed like the
uncomfortable.
last 10 years they started doing that. They used to do something different, right?
I don't know. I feel like I've always had to bite down on something, and then
Yeah.
one corner is like piercing the inside flesh
The
up
other
to
one's
your
like
cheek.
down
The
here.
other
Like,
one is like down underneath your tongue, and you feel like it's gonna like slice your tongue tie down
yeah.
underneath your tongue.
Yeah.
I mean, it's terrible.
It
So
is.
yeah, it's like the dental X-rays of the breast, pretty much, except
That's exactly
except
what it
more
is.
pressure on the breast.
Yeah. And I follow a couple Instagram pages, and they are kind of like anti-mammogram. Like just because of the radiation, false positive,
People
false
get
readings.
false
Not
positives.
false not false positive. I think it's like false readings or like improper readings and then biopsies, just
Unnecessary
unnecessary
biopsies?
biopsies.
Oh,
So
jeez.
I'm like, you know what? If I don't have if last year's mammogram was clear, I think I could wait at least a couple years until I get my
Well, yeah,
next,
like a
you
pap,
know?
like a pap smear. Like
Yes, exactly.
I went for my yearly checkup, and she's like, "Well, you had one last year, so you really don't need one for 3 years." And it's
Yeah.
like, but aren't you looking for cancer? And
Yeah,
can't
that's what
cancer grow fast? But then I guess it can
cancer grow.
also grow slow. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand what the method
They're
is to
looking for like
this.
cell growth or
Right,
something. Or
but
if it,
some cell growth can grow fast though, and some can
yeah.
grow slow. So it's like, shouldn't you just get it done every year just in case? But then
I
maybe it's
mean,
unnecessary. I don't
yeah,
know.
I know. But they do say that, you know, they've cured cancer or whatever. And part of me believes that. I guess I won't get into it now, and like I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything, but like
Yeah,
I do
who
think that
knows?
part of me does think like they probably cured cancer and they don't want to share that information with us. So all
Well,
these
because cancer
mammograms and
is a moneymaker,
yeah,
and cancer prevention is a moneymaker
cancer
too.
prevention, chemotherapy, treatments, yeah, hospitalizations are making,
Money hand over
yeah,
fist. Yeah,
yeah, unfortunately.
yeah.
Um, but anyway, I'm not. So I was debating. I don't think I'll get one this year. I think I'll skip my mammogram.
Maybe just do it every other
Yeah,
year.
maybe every other year. Yeah, because you can do those like self exams. I don't really do them too much.
No, I don't either, but sometimes I kind of,
I'll have Alex do it. Just kidding.
they don't know what they're looking
No, they
for.
don't. They don't. But if you feel something weird, he'll tell me. Pretty
Sure,
sure.
sure.
Sure. Why not? Um, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna skip. It was not enjoyable, and it was not. No, I didn't expect it to be, but I didn't expect it to be that horrible. Some people have a different experience. Plus, I saw a video of this lady getting like a test done where she's like laying down and they're putting her boobs in this like gel. And they're like, this is the way you can test for that without
You know,
radiation and stuff.
basically they can do sonograms of your breasts too.
Yeah. Is that radiation
They've
too?
done a sonogram of my heart. No.
No, that's
No,
something different.
sonogram is not, it's sound bouncing off.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So they can
to
do
make
that.
an image.
Okay. I mean, we're not medical people.
Or maybe it's light bouncing off. I don't
Son
know.
you sounded right the first
Yeah, I thought it was,
sonogram
yeah.
sound
They wouldn't expose your baby to a bunch of
radiation.
radiation.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's
Truth.
why they don't do x-rays of your belly
Right.
or MRIs of your belly when you're pregnant. They do
Yeah.
sonograms.
I wonder if they're just more expensive or they just don't wanna. I don't know.
There might be a reason why they can't see as well as a mammogram and a sonogram.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a sonogram done of my heart when I had
Yeah.
bradycardia.
Okay.
Um,
And they were able to see
mhm.
what they needed to see,
Yeah.
obviously. Okay. I don't know what reads better on what cells read better on what
Well, I will say
imagery.
this. Thinking about it, they do a sonogram of the baby can move, and the baby also has a heartbeat. They did a
True.
sonogram of my heart because your heart beats and moves as well. Your breast doesn't really move or have a heartbeat,
True.
so maybe they deem it unnecessary because you're not recording any sort of sound.
Okay.
Whereas, mammograms are just images, and I don't know. I guess it
Yeah.
really just depends.
Yeah.
I think that it goes up a scale though. Like, I think if you have a mammogram
It's
and they
coming
want
back.
to get a better picture, they might do a sonogram if they feel that they can't see enough. Um,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
that might be it. And it
Maybe.
might depend on cost too. It might be less money to use a mammography machine. I
Yeah.
don't know what the name of that
And
is.
powering up a sonogram thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then doing something like that,
Yeah.
because they're also using sonograms for other things
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's a lot of justification and cost and
Yeah.
things that go into it.
And I don't
So
want to scare anybody. Like mammogram, like it lasted about 10 minutes and it was done. 10
that's
to
not too
15
bad.
minutes, and then it's over. It's just like, so it's not that bad. I don't want to scare
It's
anybody who's
just
getting one. It's
uncomfortable and
uncomfortable.
inconvenient.
Exactly. So
So
I'm fine. I lived through it. You will too. So, um, but he's back.
yeah,
The cat's back. He can't live without attention.
it's
But
okay.
yeah.
He needs it.
Yeah. Um, I did want to talk about um and I know I talked about movies last time, but I just love movies.
I
They
do
touch
too.
me. They touch me. Um,
That touch you deeply.
they touch me deeply.
No, me too. I mean, Adam and I, that's one of the things that we really connected over when we started dating is our love of movies. And I'm sure it's the same with you and Alex.
Yeah.
And we connect over movies, you and I,
Yeah.
and our family.
We've watched
I
movies.
mean,
We have
we
yeah.
famously quote movies all the time.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
for sure. Um, but one we watched recently, and my husband and I take turns picking, like having our pick. So it's my pick now. I picked The Guilty, or no, I picked Kind of Pregnant on Netflix, which was pretty good. It was funny. Amy Schumer's funny. But
if you
his,
say so.
I think she is. Is she
Uh,
bad?
no, she's not bad.
Is there controversy?
No, there's no
Okay.
controversy. I'm just not a huge fan.
Okay. I
Yeah.
like her. Um, but his pick was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
That was a good one.
And that's a good movie.
Yeah.
The first time we watched it,
I
I
am a
was kind of looking.
Tarantino fan.
Yes, yes. Quentin Tarantino has made some real good ones, but that one, and this is the same with The Hateful Eight. But when I first saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I was kind of like, yeah, I don't know. Like, is there a bad? There's no bad guy. I was kind of just like, it's different. It's kind
I
of
mean,
too different.
technically there are bad guys. They
Yes,
do try. I mean, it was the Manson family.
right,
You never
right.
saw um Charlie Manson, but you saw.
Actually, you do. There's one.
Do
There's a
you?
guy that comes up
Okay, I haven't seen it in a while.
when they're at the house, like early on, and he's like, "Is Terry here?"
Oh, and that's
Yeah,
supposed to be
I
him.
think that's supposed to be. I don't know actually, but I think it's supposed to be him. But I was thinking after we watched it this past time, I was like, Alex was like, I still after I watched it, I still didn't like it.
Oh, he didn't like
Leonardo,
it?
yeah, he's like, I'm still didn't like it that much. Like Leonardo DiCaprio he's like his character's not really likable. Brad Pitt's character is not really. There's no really likable characters. I'm like, yeah, I guess so. Like,
I guess I see what he's
yeah,
saying.
and I'm like, I feel like it's just, and he's like, and there's no real story. I'm like, I feel like there doesn't need to be a story. They're like, there kind of is. It's just a story. Like, it's just like a snapshot.
Isn't it what would have happened if somebody might have intervened?
And not intervene, but in the movie. So Sharon Tate, I mean, obviously that tragedy with her, she was killed by the Manson family.
Right.
Um,
And her
so
baby.
this was like a projection, yeah, and a few of her friends.
Yeah.
This is like a projection of what, what could have happened.
Yeah.
You know, they don't know. I mean, I haven't read like that there was some retired
No,
Western
no, I'm
star that
saying
lived.
it was just if there was a happier outcome to that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and
And
it's
I that's kind of why I like it. Because I'm
yeah,
like in this outcome she and her baby and her friends get to live, and I
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
And even if that means that it they're saved by some not incredibly likable people,
yeah,
and maybe that was their redemption. Maybe
yeah,
they weren't very likable, but that was
maybe.
their redeeming thing.
Yeah. Like for an example, like when the three kids in the Manson family pull up near the end of the movie, Leonardo DiCaprio, I think Brad Pitt, they're like best friends in the movie. Brad Pitt takes his dog out for a walk. Leonardo DiCaprio is making drinks and he hears a muffler going. And it's the kids in the car, like
Mm-hmm.
approaching Sharon Tate's residence.
Right.
And Leonardo DiCaprio's character, Rick Dalton, he goes out there and he's like swearing at him. He's like, fucking kids, you don't even belong here. You guys go back to where you came from. And he's like really rude, like obnoxiously rude. Like,
Mm-hmm.
even if these, like, he doesn't know that these kids are about to do some evil things or are going in
Right.
there with evil intentions. They're just some kids. But he's being really, really rude to them.
Yeah, he's
You
being the
know,
angry
like,
old man.
yeah, he's
Get off
being
my
so
lawn.
angry and just obscenely rude. Like, there's a difference
Yeah.
between like saying leave and like what he was doing. But so he was just being rude, but um, these people were there to slaughter innocent people,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Um, but yeah, it's really sweet because at the end, like, yeah, those kids die and like it's really cringy how they die. Like I couldn't watch it. It's really,
Well, you
really
just said
gory.
it's really sweet, and then they
It's really
die.
sweet how they die, actually. It was a sweet moment. No,
No,
no, at the end
it's
after they
sweet that
die,
Sharon Tate
yeah.
gets to live.
And Jay Sebring was her friend that
Yeah.
died that night. And you see him at the fence, and he's like, "Hey, what happened down there?" And it's like kind of like a relief, like he's alive.
Yeah.
Like, but like I didn't know. I went um on Google and it said I googled Jay Sebring and it said he died August 9th, 1969. So it's like
Yeah.
it's so sad. It's fun. It's fun to like picture a better outcome or imagine a better outcome, you know.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I thought it was a good movie and it made me want to like just live in that era too. You know, like yeah, like there was a lot of misogyny and racism and a lot of other bad stuff. But like it was simpler. The fashion was really nice
Yeah.
and cool. I would like to dress like that, you know.
I mean, I will say, I think there's racism and misogyny in every time, and it's probably
Yeah.
worse back then, but there is something to be said for just an era before smartphones. And
Yeah.
not that I don't really appreciate my smartphone because we are recording
Yeah.
a podcast on our
Mhm.
smartphone right now with this kind of technology, and they could not have dreamed of that at that
Yes.
time. So, yes, in a way, sometimes um, I think it would be interesting to live in that time too. But on the flip side, um, we did when we were younger. We had some time before there was all of this
True.
social media noise
Yeah.
that
So we got to enjoy it a little bit.
yeah, we had simpler times.
Yeah.
I feel bad
I can
for
hardly remember it, but
I
yeah.
feel bad for my daughter. She's not going to know simpler times, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Um
Well, she could know, but like I feel like all of like my daughter, she's 7. And of course we
but there's the
introduced
FOMO aspect of that
oh,
though.
all her
Yeah.
friends. Yeah, one of her friends already has
They
a
don't
phone.
want to know the
So
simpler times because that's not
the
what
world they
people
live in.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not what they do anymore. Unless you're Amish or something.
Even Amish
Uh,
people are probably more progressive nowadays than they used to be.
that's probably true.
I don't
But
think Amish, and you know what? I can't speak for the Amish, so I don't know. So I won't say, but from what I've gleaned, it doesn't seem like it's as primitive
yeah.
as it used to be either. But
Yeah.
like I said, I don't know, and I don't know. I can't say or speak to that.
I was just gonna say, like, I'd like to be Amish, but just the aspect of like just simple times and like without like all the organized religion and the misogyny and stuff. But I'm like, wait a second. That sounds like
Amish
that sounds
is
like a
religion and
that's what I
misogyny.
mean without
Yeah.
that. but then I was like, wait a second, that's just a cult. That's just I'm describing the Manson family right now.
Yeah.
That's basically what I'm describing right now. So
Well, I wouldn't want to be Amish. And that's just my opinion.
I wouldn't want to be either, but I haven't been Amish, so I don't know what it's like. So I can't
That's
really
true.
say.
That's true. You know what? I
And a
don't
lot of
know.
Amish people like they grow up Amish and then they come here and they're like,
This is weird. I'm going back.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
just like, I don't really like this, and they go
I don't
back.
really care for it.
Yeah,
And you know what? Like I said, I can't judge. I can't speak to these things. Um, I just think that I'm too accustomed to my creature
I know,
comforts.
I
Yeah.
know.
So,
But,
and the nice thing about the time that we live in too is that we can look back to those times.
yeah,
You know,
we can recreate it.
we can, yeah, we can make our own version of it retrospectively
Yeah,
because we can look back into that and see images and videos from the past like that. So,
and you know what? If I want to wear bouffant like Lana Del Rey, I'm gonna do it.
you can, yeah.
I have the freedom to wear a bouffant and bell bottoms
You have the freedom to be totally uncomfortable
and
just like that if
thank
you so
you.
choose.
Thank you.
I don't know, bouffant doesn't seem very comfortable to me. I just every time, like even an updo for like prom or even my wedding, I had a braid. It was a beautiful braid.
Right.
And my hairstylist was magical. But there
Okay.
were 5,000 bobby pins.
That gets to
And
be
it's
a
like
little
I just think of all the things I'm gonna have to do afterwards to dismantle the hairdo.
yeah,
And I'm like,
get
that's
that
not worth
out.
it.
Guys don't have to do that.
No, they
They
do
just
not.
don't. But
And again, my hair for prom looked
it
amazing. And my
did.
hair for my wedding looked even better. Like I felt like I I had like a celebrity wedding because my
Yeah.
hairstylist was great and I had a wonderful wedding dress and it was COVID, so nobody else was having their wedding
Yeah.
and we had the run of the hotel, so I just kind of felt
I
like
do
it
remember that.
was, you know,
It was a night to remember.
yeah,
It really was.
like Bilbo's
Like Bilbo
111th
says.
birthday.
It says
It wasn't
111th
it
birthday.
wasn't that grand, but it was our version of grand.
Yeah,
It
I
was
thought it was
it was
pretty
it
nice.
was lovely. But yes, whenever I think of any sort of lovely hairdo like that, I just think of all
The work that
the work.
will go into undoing it.
Yes, yes.
Yes, that's true. Um, anyway, that is our show, I think, because I think we are.
Yeah.
What do they call it when your voice is all gravelly? They do. There's like a word for it now.
Laryngitis?
Right. No, there's a word
No,
for
yeah.
it. So
We don't have laryngitis or else we wouldn't be able
next
to speak.
podcast we'll
Yeah.
come up with the word because we'll research it. But
Gravelly?
no, they say that like Kim Kardashian uses it, like, and a lot of people like do this.
Oh, well, we're not
So there's
trying
a
to
word
talk
for
like
it. There's like a word
that.
for
We're
it.
not trying to talk like that at
But
all.
anyway, we're giving each other the heebie-jeebies right now.
Yeah, seriously.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for
Yeah, it's
listening.
always good to have you
If
guys
you
around.
want to cringe, if you want to laugh, if you
I
want to
guess if
make
you
fun
want
of
to troll,
us,
you
if
know,
you want to
yeah.
troll, go ahead. I mean,
We're just glad you're
we're
here.
just here to talk to you.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good one. Thank you
Yeah.
guys for tuning in. Bye.
Bye.
We are Relatably Random, produced and hosted by Allison Rossbaum and Katie Anderson. Music by The Trouble. Relatably Random is recorded in Katie's basement. Please like and subscribe if you're random. Follow us on Instagram at Relatably Random Pod. Thank you so much for listening.